everything in this universe is exhibiting one or other type of motion. The only thing is we don't yet see that or feel that yet. To put you into perspective, I give this example. We know that the moon rotates about its own axis and revolves around the earth. The earth rotates about its own axis, revolves around the sun, and the sun rotates about its own axis, revolves around the center of the Milky Way galaxy, or the galaxy in which we are in. And the center of the Milky Way galaxy, even that is not at rest, it is moving. So if you look at all that, so they perform a very complex motion, but we don't see that yet, we don't feel that yet. To make this even more clear, I just give you the values. The moon goes around the earth with a speed of about 1 kilometer per second, or around 3000 plus kilometers per hour. But the earth even speedier, that goes with the speed of about 30 kilometers per second around the sun. That works out about 1 lakh plus kilometers per hour. But the sun, which is even more faster, goes with the speed of about 230 kilometers per second, or nearly 8 lakhs plus kilometers per hour. But we still say that, despite all this fact, we still say that the building is at rest. Do you think that statement is correct? Yes, of course. With respect to earth, the building is at rest. That's true. With respect to earth, all the cars, trains, everything else is moving. So inherently our brain knows that motion can only be defined with respect to something else or with respect to some other person. That is why we say that motion is relative. I hope this example will make you understand even better. When we are in a train in a railway station, at the beginning, when our train or the train next to us begins to move, initially we struggle to understand or we struggle to find out which one is actually moving, until our train makes a jerk. Oh, fine, it is our train that is moving. So until then we have no way of finding or telling which one is actually moving. In the past, people were fighting with each other, saying that it is the earth at the center, everything else is going around it, even the sun goes around it. They call it geocentric theory. And sometimes later, the people with heliocentric theory, okay, the sun at the center, everything else is revolving around it, it is the earth that goes around the sun. But today we know very clearly both are correct. It's only the difference in perspectives. From the perspective of the earth, or with respect to earth, the sun goes around it, true. But with respect to the sun, it is the earth that goes around it. That is also true. So just because one statement is correct, that doesn't really mean that the other one is wrong. Okay, so it's all very clear that even our brain knows that inherently, that every type of motion is defined with respect to something. So we say that all motion is relative.